sleepy peepee. Yeah. I gotta wake up. I slept really good. So I shouldn't be complaining. Man, God, I should have slept more. I feel like I slept a solid 54 hours. No, I don't know. It was like I went to bed around 10 and officially woke up now. So what is that? Let's do some math. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Where we at? Where am I? What is this? Yeah, 10 to, yeah. That's a good shot. Like good 9 hours. Let's subtract the tossing and turning. So I want to give it a good solid 8 hours of sleep. I want to say that's pretty decent. Good morning, everybody. It's Tulsa time here, 8 a.m. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Had a few of you request or say, "Hey, when you going live?" I'm gonna say, "Hey, I'm going live right now. I'm gonna go live right now. What's up, everybody? I'm going live right now. What's up?" I don't know why you guys like it when I go live. I'm not as popular as Candace Owens or Nick Fuentes. I think those people are the biggest losers on the planet, by the way. Losers! Did you hear Candace Owens got banned from Australia? How big of a loser do you have to be to get banned from Australia? I think a pretty big loser. She failed the character test. She doesn't have good character. I've been saying it this whole time. Okay, she goes online, spews a lot of hate, spews a lot of lies. She convinces millions of people and divides them. She's a divider. Divide and conquer. She divides them, she conquers them by getting a bunch of views, and the comments are hilarious. The comments are like, "Oh my God, Candace, you're so amazing. Thank you for bringing us the truth." And it's like, oh my God, it's just so far from reality. What reality do you have to live in to be cuckoo? Cuckoo in the head. Cuckoo en la cabeza. Está un poquito loquita. Anyways, yeah, I think Nick Fuentes and Candace Owens should get married, even though Candace Owens is already married, because they belong together. They're so exactly the same. It's like they're lost souls, and they should belong to each other. They belong to each other. It's obvious. Candace Owens and Nick Fuentes sitting on a tree. Kissing. They're exactly the same person at heart. Very hateful, very dividing, very hateful, very hateful. You know, they act like shepherds. They're shepherding the sheep, but they're shepherding the sheep towards a very, very wrong direction. Is what I'm gonna say. And a lot of people know it. I might have a talk with the Pope and see if I can get Candace Owens excommunicated, because it doesn't seem like she is a very good person, at all. Anyways, enough of that. I don't like necessarily talking shit on people. I like taking big shits. What are we doing, people? What are we doing? Comment below if you want to start a convo. We can talk about stuff. I'm just chilling because I have a couple of people. I got 2 fans. My biggest fans are like, "Hey, when you going on live? I'm going live. I'm going live right now. Everybody. What's up? I'm going live." Yeah. How about you stop listening to people who want to lead you down a horrible path of delusion? How about that? Just think for yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm chilling. How's everybody doing? Hope you all having a good morning. Hope y'all had a good rest. good rest. America, America. What's the rest of that song? I don't know. I pledge allegiance to the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation. Well, you know the rest of it, like Biden said. You know the thing. The thing, you know the thing. It has to be the most hilarious thing I ever heard come out of a politician. It's like, under God, indivisible, you know, the thing. You know the thing. Come on. Anyways, yeah, I'm just chilling. I went online. I forced myself, because I'm not a professional, you know, I don't have a professional microphone to sing. Because if I had a professional microphone, I'd be singing my heart out. What song would I would sing? I would sing Dancing Queen by ABBA. ABBA is my absolute favorite band in the world. Okay? We can argue about this all day long, okay? I don't care anymore. Alright? ABBA is the best band that's ever existed. I will fight anyone to the death about this. They have the best band name ever in existence. It's so simple. It's so brilliant. I'm just kidding. I do like ABBA though. ABBA's a pretty... Dancing Queen, only 17. Coming in second with the Beatles, I would say. The Beatles, probably one of the greatest. I do like Zeppelin, Led Zeppelin. I do like Boston is interesting. Boston was pretty cool. I don't know what that was. Something came out of my mouth. Evil spirits, come out of me. Jesus, in the name of Jesus, be gone. So this morning, I thought it'd be a good idea to eat some cat food. I was trying out this cat food. It's delicious. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually eating cat food. This is just leftover from the other night when I fed my cat. My cat eats so much, and I'm starting to wonder where it all goes. Like, how is it possible that my cat goes and eats food, and he's done, he's like, is there any more food? Meow, meow. I'm like, how, you just ate dinner. How do you want more food? It's ridiculous. It's insane. My fat cat is a very fat cat. Cat in a hat. My cat doesn't have a hat, and he's not in a hat, but he's a very fat cat. And not the PH kind of fat, like, damn! No, fat like fat ass. Sorry, I apologize to all the overweight people. I know it can be triggering. Triggered! It's okay. You know, you can't control what people say and stuff, and, you know, life happens. Like a comet. Maybe a comet can fall from the sky and destroy the earth. I would be very triggered by that. That comet triggers me. So I'm drinking coffee way in the morning, because if I drink it in the evening, then I get no sleep. I discovered this recently. I'm a scientist. I discovered that if I drink coffee in the evening, I get no sleep. Go figure. Go figure it out. Go figure it out, alright? Shit. David Spade's going to be in town November 5th at the Hard Rock. I'm going to buy some ticket. I don't know why I said some ticket, like I was going to say tickets. But no, I'm going to buy one ticket. I'm going to go there and have a painting ready for David Spade. I'm going to paint Joe Dirt with actual dirt. I'm going to paint some dirt on the side of it a little bit and be like, look, David Spade, I painted you as Joe Dirt, and there's actual dirt on the canvas. What do you think about that? You want to sign it? And I'm going to be like, your agent should call my agent, and my agent should talk to your agent about me being in one of your movies. What do you think about that, David Spade? You loser. I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to kick your ass. No, I'm kidding. I would never do that. But for some reason, he's so small that you want to kick his ass. It's hilarious. I'm just kidding. Like in a fun way. Like, you're so cool, David Spade. Ugh. I don't know why. I just wanted to kick your ass. Because you're so small and funny. In a cute way. But no homo. No homo. No, I love David Spade. He's awesome. He's hilarious. I'm just joking, obviously. You guys ever heard of a joke? Man, I love it when people make, like, the worst jokes about raping and, like, stuff and like that. And they're like, it's just a joke. It's like, nah, I think you've crossed the line there to insanity, if you ask me. It's just a joke. Yeah. Once you go choke on a dick, because that's a joke. Once you die and keel over, is that a joke? When you die, is that, we're supposed to laugh at that? Is that a joke too? Something in my eye. Ow! Ow! No, I'm just kidding. I'm being a little aggressive. I apologize. I'm being a little aggressive. Let's tone it down. Let's tone it down a little bit. Let's tone it down a little bit. Yes. Okay, let's put it back. Start over. Refresh. Calm down. I'm working on a music video. To change subject, I'm working on a music video. It's gonna be really shitty. Oh my god, no, I'm kidding. No, I'm looking forward to it. I haven't really done any real filming in a while. I have some cool ideas, close-up shots, some walking shots. There's some areas that I like. I need to go sometime closer to evening to see and use my lights to see how it looks. I think it's gonna look better in the evening. So, yeah, I'm excited for it. I think we'll get done with it and release it perhaps late this year, or if we promote the release, I'm thinking maybe January will be pretty cool. I'm excited for it. And if you're interested in listening to some really shitty music that I created, my band name is friiiends. But you can't find it anywhere because it's very exclusive. You can only find it on my YouTube channel because I'm exclusive like that, you know. I'm exclusive. You can't find me on Spotify. You can't find me on MTV. You can't find me at Walmart CDs or discs. You can't find me on Amazon. I'm very exclusivity, you know, very exclusivity. So I have a very exclusivity access to my music. It's called friiiends. It's very punk, rock, garage, edgy, go fuck yourself music. If you want to listen to go fuck yourself music, then you're at the right place. You're at the right place. Look up friiiends. Friiiends. Give it a listen. Give it a thumbs down, and don't share it, because it's that bad. But you're gonna love it. You are going to love it so much. Yeah. Anybody awake in there? Anybody awake out there on the planet? On this plane of existence? Notice it's called planet, like a plane. Did I just blow your mind? It's not called a goblet, is it? Oh, I got you there. Gotcha! See, I just lost my whole audience. I'm just kidding around, okay? Go shove a worm in an apple and see what happens. See what happens. I don't know, I just made that up. I'm feeling pretty feisty, but not as feisty as I did yesterday. Yesterday I was on fire, fire. Now today is more like, maybe because I woke up and I kind of forced myself to go live. Because I had some friends going, when you going live? When you going live? I said, okay, I'll go live in 10 minutes. Minutos. 10 minutos. Estoy live en 10 minutos. ¿Tú entiende? No Nintendo? ¿Qué pasta? Mi amigo, ¿qué pasta? No nachos? Buenos nachos. Buenos nachos, mis amigos, que pasta no Nintendo. I know Spanish very well, if you haven't noticed. Okay, I'm like an expert level at Spanish. Okay, don't even start with that. Okay, don't even. I see you. I see you 4 people watching me. I said I see you, so don't even. I see you. I know you're trying to hide. You're trying to hide behind the computer, but I see you. I got the haunted house today. I'm excited. Haunted house. I'm going to bring my PA system. I'm going to blast some scary music throughout the whole warehouse. The warehouse is enormous. It's enormous. You know the word enormous? It's enormous. And yeah, I'm excited to actually be blasting some scary music, because last time we just the speakers they had and the systems, it wasn't loud enough, man. You gotta have that atmospheric music to help people get in the mood. You get them in the mood, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You get them in the mood. You get them in the mood. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna bring my beefy PA system and blast out and just fill that entire warehouse with scary music. I'm pretty excited. I'll probably I may go live. Or just take video footage or something, or take my camera. I might take my camera. I actually have a little camera. So what I may do, because I'm cheap and I don't like to pay for phone service, I'm on a government assistance as far as the cell phone. So, you know, thank you, government, for that. I appreciate it. The government is my parents. That's like my father. No. Yeah, no, I'm just saying, I'll take my camera, get some video footage, maybe take some interviews. Maybe take some interviews of the people that went through the haunted house. That's a good idea. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thanks for that good idea. Said no one, because nobody commented and said anything. So really, it's my good idea. So don't even try to take credit for it. Okay? Don't even try to take credit for it, because if you do, I'm gonna hunt you down. I'm gonna hunt you down and kick you in the face. Any news? Any news out there? Any news out there? Anybody have any news to report? I rely on you for the news. Okay, you tell me what's happening in the world, because I don't like to go outside. I'm one of those people who's deathly afraid of walking outside. Like I feel like as soon as I feel like as soon as I walk outside, some bird is gonna fly in my eyeball with its beak. Is it called? Is peak or beak? Is it beak or peak? Peek a beak. Peek a beak. Beep 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 beep. But that's what they do. They go beep 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 beep. And it's gonna fly right into my face. I know it. I know it. As soon as I walk outside, some bird's gonna fly right in my face, take out my eyeball, thinking it's some kind of food, and they're gonna just attack me. Like, have you seen the movie Birds by Hitchcock? Yeah, ever since I saw that movie, I'm terrified of birds. I'm like, I go to Walmart, I see crows, and I'm like, these crows are up to something. Okay, they're all over the parking lot. There was one the other day sitting on top of my truck. These crows are getting dangerous in Walmart. It's like they expect something, and if they don't get it, they're going to have a revolt. They're going to revolt one day. I'm telling you, they're going to attack Walmart one day. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. I know they are. They're going to do it. I overheard one of them saying that, so I know it. I know it. I know it. Just having fun. Man, you know what's crazy? My dog. I got fleas on my dog. I got fleas on my dog. I got fleas on my dog. Prosperos años felicidad. Yeah, I don't know what to do. My dog has a serious flea infection. I fumigated my room with me inside of it. It was a lot of fun. I got high as fuck. No, I'm kidding. Don't ever do that. No, I fumigated my room safely. I washed everything. All the covers, everything. What else? I picked every little flea that I could find, including the little eggs that they lay. I've been giving my dog baths. I don't know what to do anymore. It's just a serious infection. Like, I don't want to give him. I don't want to give her an injection, a COVID injection. So yeah, I'm trying to avoid giving her an injection because I don't want to. Okay, call it for what it is. I don't want to. Okay, I'm not gonna. I don't like. I'm the same way. My dog shares the same philosophy. If you come at me with a needle, it's gonna go directly in your eyeball. All right. So don't even start with that. So I do my due diligence. I give her baths. Every day I'm plucking little fleas. I'm looking for eggs. You know, I got my light. I got my little magnifying glass. So, you know, I do my due diligence. But I think giving her just an injection is a cop-out. It's like the lazy way of doing things. Let me just inject some shit into you. Probably cut your life down. You know, I don't want to do that to my puppy. It's my puppy. It's my puppy. I got this video, this short, go check it out, of me. It's a little glass container that I put alcohol in it, and so every time I pluck a little flea, I put it in the alcohol, and it's like it instantly just kills it. So I have a collection of fleas that I could secretly put in someone's drink that I really dislike. That'd be so sick. Can you imagine how sick that would be? Someone drinking all those fleas. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Oh my god, I almost threw up. Can you imagine? Oh my god, that'd be such a sick thing to do. Pour that in someone's drink. Oh my god, I almost vomited. I almost vomited because that's just. Oh, guys, if you hate somebody, you should do that. Just pluck out the fleas from your animal and put it in someone's drink. That's like the biggest comeback of all time. Oh, I made you a drink. I made you a cup of coffee. I'm so sorry about the other day. Here's a cup of coffee. I didn't put fleas in it. No, why would you say that? No, there's nothing in it. Just drink it! It's like, no, I'm not drinking that. You put something in it, obviously. Did you say you did put fleas in it? You obviously put fleas in it. You put fleas in my coffee. Get the F out of here. Freaking psychopath. No, I did not put anything inside your coffee, okay? It's completely coffee. Completely all coffee grounds. You see the little black dots? That's coffee. No, people, don't ever do that. Don't ever do that to anybody, please. Please be kind to one another, okay? Okay? That's rule number one. Rule number one. Be kind. Rewind. It's a pretty decent little movie that has like an indie feel. Be Kind, Rewind. You remember that one? What else is a good movie? What's a good movie out there that people really hate? Armageddon. No, I don't know. That was a pretty decent flick back in the day. I watched The Martian last night. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good movie. What I don't understand, I mean, it does have funny moments in it, but it also has some serious, like, dramatic moments. Apparently, I think it won, like, the funniest movie of all time that year at the Academy. Like, it won it was like a funny award or something, I don't know. Which I was like, really? I mean, it had funny moments, but I don't think it was, like, meant to be necessarily a comedy. Like, I think it won Best Comedy. Which is sad, because that means that every other comedy that was meant to be a comedy completely failed that year. And it was beat out by a science fiction movie that was obviously dramatic, but for some reason it won Best Comedy, which I think is either it was a way to say your movie sucks, or it was a way of just saying, I don't know. That's just so weird to win Best Comedy. I don't know. Like, have you seen the movie with Hank Williams? You know what I'm talking about? Hank Williams. He's a white, tall comedian from Texas who got stuck in space with a chimp. That was funny. See, that was clearly a comedy. That's clearly a comedy. You know, clearly it was meant to be a comedy, which I don't remember. Can anybody comment below and tell me the name of that movie? Hank Williams. You remember who Hank Williams? I actually met Hank Williams once. I beat him out. I actually beat Hank Williams. This is a true story. I'm not joking. This is true. I actually beat Hank Williams at a film festival. Can you believe that? I thought that was pretty amazing. I also beat out PJ Sosko at a film festival too for Best Actor. That's right. That's right. I did those things because I'm awesome. You know, I'm awesome in so many ways. In so many ways, I'm just awesome. I do so many awesome things. You know, and every once in a while, I just got to remind myself that I'm an awesome person. But then I got to tone it down so we can be humble. All right? That's why I wear a blue shirt and not a suit. I don't know where that came from. But yeah, you know, yeah, pretty good. Life's good. Life's good over here. How's life over there? I hope it's good. I hope you can find the laughter in life. Charlie Chaplin said, "A day without smiling is a wasted day." He said something like that. You should always smile. You should always smile. Yeah. You know, smile makes the world a little more tolerable. I don't know if it does or not, but sometimes you just gotta laugh at yourself. You gotta laugh at other people, especially laugh at other people. You gotta laugh the shit out of other people. But it's important to laugh at yourself. You know, the world can be cruel, and if you can find the humor in this cruel world, you're on top of it, because they will never get you down, no matter what they do to you. You just stay in that good mood that nobody can break. You are the king of the world. Mufasa, this is your land. You will inherit this kingdom. Anybody want to comment below and say hello? I made a little rap. Anybody want to comment below and say hello? That's the best I can do. I'm the worst at rap. You know, some people say, "Oh, that guy's the worst." No, I am the worst at rap. Because my rhymes are so slow. I gotta really think about it to go with the flow. But it takes me a minute to think about the word that I'm gonna say next at the dojo. But what you don't know is that I don't have a bow. Is there a word that rhymes with orange? Not really, but I think door hinge is pretty close. Yo, I don't like onions on my salad. Listen to this crazy ballad. I got nothing. Alright, that's the best I can do. I'm more of a rocker. Headbanger. Yeah. You know, I got no flow, no beat, you know, I'm just very square. I'm a very square person. But I can do one breakdance move. I can spin around. That's all I can do. Which is pretty good. Pretty good considering that I don't do rap. But I can listen to rap. Yeah, I can listen to it. I like Prof. I mean, for a while I thought he was pretty cool, but now I just think he's a loser. Loser! No, I'm just kidding. Beastie Boys. I like my coffee with sugar and cream. You know, Beastie Boys. Intergalactic planetary. I miss the Beastie Boys. I wish they were still around. I thought they were pretty awesome. Intergalactic planetary. Intergalactic. What else? I don't know what else. Just commento below, and we can talko about whatever-o. That was code. That was code language. Do you like how I said taco? What's your favorite taco place? Comment below your favorite taco place. And I'm gonna go burn it down because I hate you. I hate you. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm just chilling. Just chilling in the morning. I had some people say, hey, when do you want to go live? I said, hey, I'm gonna go live now, but I think they're probably asleep. So I'm gonna try to go live more or less like at 3 a.m. That's when I feel my international audience. That's right. I have an international audience. I'm international. What do you know? By 2 people. I got big fans. Watch out, world. Here I come. You can't stop this. No, I don't care. I don't care about fame. I really don't. I don't care about money. I don't care about guns. I don't care about government or politics. Although I keep an eye on it. But at the end of the day, I don't really care. I don't really care. I think sometimes I get sucked into it like everybody else, but just take a step back, and realize that I'm not interested in being part of, one side or the other necessarily. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, yeah, I don't really want to take sides. Although you should take a stance every once in a while, but at the end of the day, I just kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. Why can't we all just be friends? Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. You know what I mean? Love wins. Love wins over hate. Yes, it does. Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we just be friends? You can come over to my house. I'll feed you. I'll make you lasagna or pasta or pizza. I'll cook you a biscuit, a Triscuit, delicious risket. I don't know what a risket is. I'm really good at making toast. Hey everybody. You know what I thought would be really funny to do? You know when people say, I've got a toast to make? I thought it'd be hilarious to actually have a piece of bread that's toasted, and I'd be like, I've got a toast! Everybody, I have a toast to make! And just bust out some sour cream. There's the toast! Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. Greta Thunberg. I think it'd be cool. I have the biggest crush on Greta Thunberg. If there's anybody I would date on this planet, it's Greta Thunberg. Oh my gosh, she is so hot. She is the hottest person on the planet right now, okay? She's got a lot of media attention. She cusses out a lot of politicians. She is hot. Man, she is so hot. Said nobody. Ooh, did I say that? Did I just say that? Hey, Greta Thunberg, if you want to go on a date so desperately, you don't have to beg, okay? You don't have to make all this attention, okay? You don't have to go sailing and do all this stuff. I'll date you. If that's what you want, you don't have to make all this attention for yourself. Fine, I'll date you, Greta Thunberg. I'll date you, okay? I know that's what you want out of all of this, but okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. I've been waiting for you to grow up and mature. You know, I'm not going to date a child. That's pedophilia, you know? You can only get away with that in Greece. That's why Tom Hanks goes there. Did I just say that? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna accuse anybody of anything like that. It's ridiculous if I don't know, you know, like Candace Owens and Nick Fuentes. They love accusing people of things. They love breaking commandment number 9. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome to do, I guess. It's pretty awesome to break commandments, I guess. Said nobody. But people do it. People do it all the time. They don't know how to take instructions. That's like the first thing we learn in kindergarten, right? How to take instructions. You know, nobody knows how to do that anymore. It's like we suddenly grow old, and we just grow to hate each other. Because we hate ourselves. Because we grow to hate ourselves. Therefore, we put out hate. And the only way to stop the hate is to heal yourself. Which I think is a true statement. I think once people realize they need healing in their life more than anything, then the world will truly change and come together for once in its miserable existence. Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. As soon as I start talking about peace, everybody leaves. But I start talking about hate, and then, man, my channel grows. It's crazy. You talk about hating the Jews, boom. I get like 20 million likes. It's so sad. It's so sad. Hate the Jews, get the views. Isn't that right, Hitler? Yeah, he did it. He knew how to rise to power. You just hate the Jews and you rise to power. You know, because a lot of people secretly want to hate on the Jews. They're like, yeah, the Jews. Yeah, you know. So, you know, you do something like what Candace Owens does. You hate the Jews, you get the views. You know, Hitler, you hate the Jews, you get the views. It's such a common phrase these days. It should spread like fire. You hate the Jews, you get the views. Anyways, let's move on. Let's move on. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just hanging out. I'm just hanging out, really. Spewing out nonsense, because this is what we do on this channel. We spew out nonsense. Everything should be taken with not just a grain of salt, but like a whole cup of salt, you know? A whole cup of salt that you swallow. It's that painful. This channel is painful. It's painful to watch. It's painful. Man, it's just, you know. No, but wait a minute. I do want to announce that I'm going to be teaching some art classes for free on YouTube. I'm not even joking. I'm being serious. I'm going to do beginners drawing here on, I don't know when exactly, but I'll make like an announcement. I'm not sure if it's this month, because I got the haunted house and I like to focus like on one thing at a time. So, and I'm a one-man band. Like, I do a lot of shit, and I gotta take it in strides. Is that how you say it? Take it in strides? I gotta take it one thing at a time, because I'm not Superman, okay? I'm not like Superman. I can just do whatever the fuck I want, fly around, do whatever the fuck I want, right? I'm not Superman, alright? I get tired. I'm 40 years old, pretty much. I get tired like an old man, okay? I'm already tired. Okay, I did the stream, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Alright? I'm gonna dress up as an old man one day and start doing live streams and be like, hey everybody, I'm an old man. I thought about doing a prank where I actually computer failure. I actually what was that? I actually dressed up as a robot for a video, a little short film that I did, called 116. Yeah, check out my channel. I got a few shorts and stuff. I made this, what do you call it? A collection of my work, short films, part 1. You can find it on my YouTube channel. I've had some people watch it and they go, "Wow, you're pretty good. You're pretty good at making movies. You're pretty good." I mean, yeah, I'm pretty decent. I'm no Spielberg, but I'm pretty decent. I don't have like a gazillion $1 million in producers and production assistants that do all the work for me. I do all the work. Okay, I'm an independent indie-auteur. You know, like very much an indie-auteur, like French directors and things like that. So check out my work if you like. It's called, what's it called? I titled it something, but I don't remember what's. But anyway, it's on my channel. You can check it out. It's on my video list. So that's cool if you want to check it out. 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 You know what I'm saying? You check it out. But yeah, I have a very lazy approach to YouTube. A lot of people like to do all kinds of stuff and have all kinds of things and pour in all kinds of money, but no, I have a very lazy approach. You know, I just have me and this cell phone, and this is pretty much it. Is this too close? This is how I'm gonna do my live from now on. It's gonna be this close and intimate. Hey, what's up? I see you. I see you there. You there. I see you. Halt! Who goes there? Yeah, I do a lot of stuff. I was in a play. I worked on movies. The biggest movie I worked on was Killers of the Flower Moon with De Niro, Leo, Martin Scorsese. I did a drawing for Martin Scorsese, and guess what? He has it hanging over on his wall, his apartment in New York. My drawing. He's got hanging on the wall of an apartment in New York. Isn't that cool? I thought that was neat. You know, because I've always wanted to work on movies and be in movies and all kinds of stuff. I'm obsessed with movie making and acting, but you know, I didn't have good success in that because people are assholes. They're a-holes, you know. They're a-holes. Bunch of a-holes. You don't want to see me succeed. You know, for a lot, I'm not going to go into it, but there's a lot of different reasons. And I would say that there's a lot of jealousy, a lot of, like, you know, oh, I'm the best. So, you know, there's a lot of that. There's just a lot of, I would much rather, it's not that I gave up on my dreams and stuff like that. I just feel like I lived out my dreams. I made my movie. My latest movie, Stray Kids, I have not released it out yet. It's my latest independent movie. And I haven't released it yet. I'm gonna release it on YouTube as soon as I get to a point where I'm actually can, what do you call it, get monetized. Then I will release my movie. Once I hit those marks of like a certain amount of subscribers and a certain amount of whatever, I'm gonna release my last movie that I made independently. It's called Stray Kids. So I'm waiting to release it. I'm gonna release it here on YouTube on my channel. It's a fucking huge movie that I made on my own. Nobody comes close to doing what I did. Nobody in the state that I know has ever done a movie like that. It's enormous. It was an enormous project. The amount of consideration that I put into it is unheard of. You know, people don't think about all the things I thought about when it comes to movie making. You know, and it wasn't something I rushed. It was something that I took my time with, and just did the best that I could with what I had, and purposely made the movie feel like a film. Versus what you see today, like very polished. People just pick up a camera and just start shooting. I put a lot of thought on all the angles, the locations, everything. It was just so much thought. The actors that I picked, it was an enormous effort, just by one person. I did all the producing, I did the editing. I partner up with my good buddy, like kind of a mentor ish. I'll say his name so you can go dox him. Bob Dodd, man, I love that guy. Bob Dodd, he's a great guy. He's a great guy who really wanted to get back to local filmmakers, and that's a rare thing. Because a lot of filmmakers don't do that. A lot of filmmakers are like, I, me. It's all about me. Me, me. And they don't help other. And it's one of the things I hate. You get all these filmmakers that are so successful because they use that system of wokeness to get ahead. I'm just calling it for what it is. They use wokeness to get ahead, and then so they appeal to that, because let's just be honest, the arts, it's all wokeness. Okay, there's barely any like real people left. If they are, they're hiding it, because if you're not woke, you go broke. But if you're actually woke, you actually do go broke. But it's one of those things where they don't, if you don't appeal to their wokeness, they'll kick you out, essentially. They'll ban you, they'll kick you out, stuff like that. Like what happened to me. So I'm not going to get into it, but I did write a book about it. It's on Amazon. It's called Oklahoma Independent Cinema. Subtitle is Filmmakers, Actors, and the Future of AI in Film. So it's a pretty cool book. Go buy it if you want. That way I can keep buying cat food for my cat. That's the only reason why I published a book, is so that I can use that money to keep buying cat food for my cat. Because I'm telling you, I have to buy a gazillion of these little things. I gotta buy a gazillion of these. The little fucker eats so much. He eats more than me. Okay, little fucker. He eats well, but we need it. We need the help to keep feeding my fat cat. Yeah. Stretching. Stretch. You gotta stretch. Keep stretching. Like a Professor... What's his name? What's that movie? Professor Nut? That doesn't sound right. The Nutty Professor. Professor Nut. That's the stupidest title. The Nutty Professor. Remember when Eddie Murphy's like, you gotta keep stretching. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? You don't know what I'm talking about. You've never seen that movie. You don't watch movies. You don't know anything. You're a bunch of losers. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I do a lot of that on this. I do a lot of kidding around. Because a lot of people take themselves too seriously here on YouTube, I think. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people take themselves a lot too seriously. I think some of these people should take a chill pill. Bring back humor. Bring back humor. Bring back humor. That's what I would do if I was going around the streets protesting. I would hold up a sign that says, we want humor back. Bring back humor. Smile. Don't take life so seriously. Don't take life so seriously. You're wasting your time being too serious. You're going to die one day and realize that you've wasted your time. That's a pretty long protest thing to say. That'd be funny though if the chants were like really super long and really annoying. That would be funny. There's a lady here in our town, in our city here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. There's a specific street It's I want to say it's like it's Memorial and 71st, and there's a lady in a wheelchair, like one of those, what do you call those, robotic chairs, computerized chairs, and she's like holding a flag that says "fuck Trump." And I want to go over there and hold a sign that says "fuck this lady." And then and then have somebody else says, "Seriously, fuck this lady, we'll pay you." Because nobody wants to do it. Nobody's gonna fuck her, I'll tell you that much. But no, I just think it's like why waste your time doing that? Like, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish there? You know, what is it like? You're showing us that you don't have a job, you don't do anything, you're not a creative person, you're just kind of a waste of a human being, wasting your life. Apparently, because if you're in a wheelchair like that, you probably wasted your life. You've probably done a lot of horrible, stupid shit, unhealthy shit, to get to where you are, and you're just a symbol, a reminder of where and what like to not end up. Does that make sense? Did I just make a sentence, or I don't know, did I just have a brain fart? A reminder of how not to end up. That's what you are, lady. Nobody wants to end up like you. So thanks for reminding us and being due diligent about sitting there all day with your "fuck Trump" sign. Which, you can do that. I mean, fuck Trump. I don't give a shit. But I'm just saying, like, you really want to waste your time like that? You don't have anything better else to do? You don't have, is there any responsibilities you need to take care of, lady? Perhaps? Maybe your health would be a priority at this point, but apparently not. Sitting there all day in the sun is probably not healthy for you, is what I'm going to say. Probably not a healthy thing to do, to be sitting out there in the sun like that. That's probably not healthy. Well, maybe it is for her, because she needs to sweat. She needs to sweat her fat out. Maybe in her toxins, she needs to sweat it out. That's the best thing you can do for yourself, is sweat out your toxins. You know what I mean? And probably stop eating Twinkies every day for breakfast and lunch and dinner. Sorry, I'm being very judgmental. Let's hone it back. I apologize. I apologize to the fat lady who's got diabetes in a wheelchair holding a "fuck Trump" sign all day. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. We're coming up to an hour. Coming up to an hour. So that's my goal, is to keep an hour. I lost everybody. Everyone's gone. Yeah, I got about 7 more minutes. I got 7 more minutes and I'm gone. Okay, I'm gone. I'm gonna quit YouTube forever. But comment below. Comment below if you want to chit chat about anything. I got 7 minutes to give. I'm giving you 7 minutes of my life right now. What do you want to talk about? Comment below. Commento below. If you want, you don't have to. You can call me stupid if you want. Just comment, "Hey, I think you're an idiot." All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how much of an idiot I am. You can say, "Hey, I think you live in your trailer trash." I'm like, well, I do live in a trailer, and there is trash I need to pick up. So you're right. You're correct. There's a trailer, and there's trash all over the place. I love my trailer, though. My trailer is beautiful. It's one of those more modern ones, and it's like fancy, and it's a 30-footer. It's a 30-footer camper. I got a 30-footer. That's a big mamba jamba. That's a big one. I got lots of space. I could rent out one of the rooms. That's how freaking big this trailer is. Because I don't even use it. I have so much space in this trailer that I don't even use the back room. Okay. I could literally rent it out as a storage unit. Practicing my vowels. I don't know what I was doing. But yeah, I got 5 more minutes to give you. 5 more minutes and I'm out. I'm out for the whole day. Okay? You got 5 more minutes. You don't want to comment below and talk about anything? Nothing at all. Alright. Alright. If that's how it's gonna be, then that's how it's gonna be. Alright? You're gonna be like that? Then we're gonna be like this. There ain't gonna be nothing if you don't start nothing. Anybody watch Con Air? Con Air is like one of my favorite movies of all time. There should have been a Con Air 2. I don't know how that would work, but there should be a Con Air 2. There should have been a Con Air 2 by now. I'm deeply depressed that there's not a Con Air 2. Like, I'm taking medicine right now because there's not a Con Air 2. Or I'm taking depression pills 3 times of the hour because I'm so depressed that they never made a Con Air 2. How ridiculous do you have to be to not make... How... This makes me so mad. Okay? This makes me so mad that there's not a Con Air 2. Okay? What happened? What happened there, Hollywood? Why did you fail? Why did you fail us? Like that. Okay? There should have been a Con Air 2 by now. Okay? I have no meaning to my life. There's no Con Air 2. Why? If I go hit the streets and protest, it's because there's not a Con Air 2. Alright? They totally conned us on that. We got conned on the fact that Hollywood never made a Con Air 2. What failures are you to not make a Con Air 2? They should have made one by now. Okay? I'm going to go to Trump directly and say, look, Trump, they need to make a Con Air 2. This is ridiculous. Okay? Ridiculous. Comment below if you agree. Come on. Come on. I mean, if they can make a Sister Act 3, they should have made a Con Air 2 by now. Okay? It's pretty easy. Same premise. They're moving convicts by airplane, maybe by spaceship this time. Maybe it's a space movie. You know, why not? Call it Con Space. You know, that's a good idea. That's a $1 million idea. What about Space Truckers? They need to remake Space Truckers. Space Truckers is a way better movie than Star Wars. Debate me. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Space Truckers is better than Star Wars and Star Trek combined. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I'm going to go to colleges and set up tables that says Space Truckers is a way better movie than these movies. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Okay, it's a way better movie in all sorts of kinds. In effects, in monsters, in just how disgusting it is. It's pretty disgusting. But it's got like some disgusting moments, but it makes it good. Space Truckers is the best thing that Hollywood ever made. Better than Forrest Gump, better than The Notebook. The romance in Space Truckers is way better than The Notebook, alright? The Notebook is depressing as fuck. Let's just put it that way. It's just depressing as fuck. It's a shitty romantic movie. It's not even a good romantic movie. It just ends really shitty, and it's like, oh, we're in love, but we can't be together for a very long time. But now that we're old, we can be together. And let me remind you what a shitbag you were this whole time you were to me. It's so romantic. The Notebook. Stop being a beta, alright? Alright? Go eat some yogurt. You betas. You betas. You better go eat some yogurts. What about Spaceballs? You know, this is how I line it, okay? Best space movie ever made, Space Truckers. Second best space movie ever made, Spaceballs. Third best movie ever made in space, about space, is The Martian, obviously. Obviously. It's the best comedy of our time. The Martian? The best comedy of our time, of our century, okay? Okay? Let me tell you why. What else? No, a movie I really do like a lot that I watch daily, like if it's biblical, is Edge of Tomorrow. Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. Cruising around. Tom Cruise should make the next Speed movie. Should be the next Speed. Call it Cruise Control. Oh, they already did it. That's too bad. If they made a movie called Cruise Control starring Tom Cruise, people would lose their shit. They would lose their shit completely. You failed us again, Hollywood. You got the wrong actor to play Cruise Control. You should have got Tom Cruise to play in Cruise Control. It only makes sense. You failed us again, Hollywood. Again, you failed us. Where Hollywood went right, where they went right, was when they made Nicolas Cage a star. Because he is a star. He is, even now that he's old, he is the Cage, you know, Nicolas Cage. What a name. Nicolas Cage. You gotta have a name like that to be successful in Hollywood. You gotta have an edgy, you know, you gotta have an edge to your name. You know, that's how you get famous. Like, if I were to make up a name, I would go with Henry Razor. Henry Razor, starring Henry Razor. That sounds pretty stupid, doesn't it? Starring Henry Razor. That's pretty edgy. For a Henry, that's pretty edgy. But you want to go with a name like Tom. You know, something simple. Tom is pretty... Maybe John. John Razor. Starring John Razor. Or make it edgy. If you want to make it really edgy, then you should name yourself like something really edgy. Like Larry Hitler. Starring Larry Hitler. People would be like, what the fuck? Is his name really Hitler? That's fucked up. That's who the fuck names their name Hitler? That's ridiculous. That's edgy though. That get people talking. People are talking about Larry Hitler. He is, man, he's on a roll with a name like Larry Hitler, starring Larry Hitler. Yeah, that would freak out a lot of people probably. Like, what the fuck? His name is Hitler? What the fuck? Yeah, that'd confuse a lot of people. Yeah. I got so much coffee going through my veins right now that I'm freaking out. I got the shakes. Penny for your thoughts. You got any change to spare, sir? You got any change? Please. Anything helps. Do. Anyways, yeah, it's been an hour, so I'm gonna call it quits. I think I'm talking seriously though. I think I'm gonna try to go if I'm not too tired, because the haunted house starts today for this week. It's gonna be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So it's gonna be a very... What was that? What the hell was that? It's gonna be a very long 3 days. I know I'm gonna be very exhausted, because I was last time. It took me like 3 days to recover. Kid you not, that's not even kidding. It took me like 3 days to recover from all the hard work I did. So today the madness starts again. I'm looking forward to it. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time I'm like, oh, it's gonna be so much work. But at the same time I'm like, I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. Plus I get a really good workout from it. I really do. It's like a full body workout. Because I'm jumping on top of police cars. I'm chasing people. I'm picking up things and jumping up and down, climbing things. Like it's all day doing that for like 6 hours. It's a workout. By the end of it, like the other day when I did all that stuff for like 2 days in a row, I could feel it in my body. Every muscle was like sore. You know what I'm saying? Like if I did a crazy workout, which it is. It's a crazy workout. So that's one aspect that I like about it. You know, people go to the gym for free. That's the way I look at it. It's like I'm working out for free, but at the same time I'm at the haunted house. I'm scaring people and providing entertainment and service. I got the best review. I got one of the best reviews out of people. They say when they come to my part of the haunted house, it's like one of their favorite. It's like their favorite part of the haunted house. So I take a lot of pride in that. I'm very prideful in that. The fact that it's the best part that people say. Come on, if you're in the area, come on down to the haunted house. It's at a place called Airsoft Tulsa. It's on Sheridan and 41st Street by Night Trips. So once you're done at the haunted house, you can go to the strip club. Sounds like a good deal. Sounds like a good deal to me. No, I'm just kidding. But it is pretty close to the strip club, so that's how you know how to find it. It's across the street from Buffalo Wild Wings. Yeah, so haunted house, very family friendly. You know, we beat up kids apparently. No, there was one incident where a guy accidentally bumped into a kid. Didn't see her. She was so tiny, and she kind of hurt her. She had braces, and it just bumped her in the mouth, and it kind of hurt her. So we had to take her aside. We found her mom and whatnot. That was one little incident, but she's okay. She was okay. It wasn't like she wasn't bleeding or anything. It was just a bump, and it kind of, you know, hurt her from the bump. Hurt her braces and whatnot. But it was all okay. It was all okay. And I reminded folks, like, hey, you know, you gotta be more careful. You gotta be more aware of your surroundings. I don't know. Hey, Rosie Turner in the house. I don't know what I'm gonna be for Halloween. Probably the same thing that I am dressed as for the haunted house, which is like an escaped prisoner with a goblin face. Doesn't make sense, doesn't matter. I just went with it because part of the haunted house is that there's a police car and you have to crawl through the back door and go through the other back door. You gotta crawl through it. So I'm like an escaped convict who's gone demonic, I guess. Like a demonic possessed convict who escaped. I got a whipping chain. I got a chain that I go, ha, 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 and I throw wood at you. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I haven't hurt anybody because I'm very, very aware of my surroundings. I'm like a ninja. I'm very good at, you know, very good. I'm very good. I'm very good. And safety is my priority, believe it or not. I was the only one putting up little glow-in-the-dark. You're gonna be a whoopee cushion. That's hilarious. That is freaking hilarious. Oh man, that's genius. That is freaking genius. Now I gotta ask, is it a functioning whoopee cushion? Like if somebody hugged you, would it go? Because that would be great. That would be great if you did that. If that was possible, that'd be great. Or you could just make that noise out of your mouth. You know, if somebody comes up and hugs you, you just go. I gotta give you props. I gotta give you props, lady. That's a brilliant Halloween costume. But I'm glad you. Hey, Krishna in the house. You want me to stop live? You're eating dinner? All right. Well. Okay. Whatever you say, my master. Whatever you say, my master. You want me? Okay. All right. You want me to stop live? All right. I'll stop it. I mean, I said I was going to stop once I hit an hour. But I will say this. I know that the international people, it's like getting late or something, and here it's like morning. So I'm going to try to go live at 3 a.m. here, so it's like more or less daytime over there, right? Oh, don't stop live. Don't stop live. I gotcha. Oh, okay. Okay. I will stay live just for you. Just for you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try. No, but I'm glad Rosie's on over here. Krishna, thanks for joining. Anybody else wants to comment below and be my friend? Because I don't have friends. Just kidding. I got like 2 friends. I got 2 friends, and sometimes that's all you need. Then I have a lot of acquaintances and people I work with. That's always fun. Yeah, I'm friendly with them. I wouldn't say they're my friends. Like, friends are people there that are like always there for you, you know, and you guys can relate, you know, and stuff like that, and just have similar passions, similar dreams, pursuing similar dreams. Yeah. I won't stop. I won't stop till the beat drop. Yeah, I'll stay. I'll stay on alive for a bit. I'll go a little bit longer. But I gotta say, I'm out of coffee, so let's go with me right now to get some more coffee. I'm gonna make some more coffee. Tag along with me. Let's go for a ride. We're gonna go for a ride. Ugh. Ugh. I'm getting old. It's morning here. It's morning. The sun is rising. Let me show you around. Sunlight is hitting plants. Here's my cat. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. But yeah, it's getting nice and sunny over here. Here's my trailer. It's actually my secret laboratory. No, I'm just kidding. Look at this sun though. This sun is amazing. Ooh, that's nice. That's a nice sun right there. Ooh, that feels good. I like that morning sun. There's something about the morning sun that just feels really nice when it's hitting your face. So relaxing. So relaxing. Here's the kitty. What are you doing? What are you doing, kitty cat? What are you doing? Meow meow. Meow meow. Alright, let's go inside the house. Make some coffee. Oh, I got something between my toes. That's weird. Look at that. Get out. There you go. Little pebble got stuck between my toes. Isn't that funny? Alright. Yeah. I'm just gonna grab some more coffee. A little bit more. Let's make a little bit more coffee over here. This is what I'm drinking. It's not the best. Oh wait. Flippity flip. Nescafé Clásico Brazil. That's what we're going with today. That's the coffee I'm drinking. I'm looking for a spoon. I guess I don't really need a spoon. Welcome to Making Breakfast with Lasso. I'm your host, Lasso, on Lasso's Passions. Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's a pretty good amount. Get a little bit of milk. Get a little bit of milk. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing alright? Hope you're having a good night. What are you having for dinner? What are you having for dinner, Krishna? What you eating? Actually, let's leave this out. I'm using this. I'm using this to heat up the water. All I gotta do is push here, and it does that. Check it out. This grew in my backyard. I grew this in my backyard. Boom! Isn't that cool? Hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, ha, hey ya, hey ya, ha, hey ya, hey ya, ha, ya, ha, Yo, dude. What's up, Krishna? What do you got going on, man? What do you got going on? I'm just making some breakfast. Or just coffee. I got my Italian bread. That's the only bread I eat, you know? It's the only bread I eat. Italian bread. You gotta make the bubbles, you know? This is the best way to get the bubbles in your coffee. Like that. Pretty good, pretty good. Very bubbly-licious. Gonna add a little bit more milk here. A bit more. Look at those bubbles, though. I kid you not. Look, you want coffee in your bubbles? You have to pour it from a very high distance. See that? Just like the pros. Just like the pros. Turn that off. Let's put the milk back in its place. It is chilling like a villain, chilling like a villain. Go back outside. This is hard to do. Open the door while holding a camera and hot coffee. So it doesn't spill on me. Here's my plants. Not doing too well. I gotta water them. Meow. Meow. You hungry? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, look who's here. Look who's here. We got Pets Gone Wild. Pets Gone Wild. Let's follow Loli. Yeah, I've been feeling pretty good lately, my friends. I've been getting a lot of sleep. And that's just really key, is getting a lot of sleep. She's getting ready to go poop. You want to see her poop? Alright. I'll give her some privacy. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. No complaints. No complaints. Better to be in a good mood than a bad one. Yeah, so I'm just chilling, going back in the trailer. Going back to my dungeon. My cave, man. My man cave. My man trailer. Yeah, maybe I've been cooking some pasta. I'm really good at cooking pasta. Spaghetti and red sauce. Maybe I'll go live and teach you all how I make pasta. I have a little secret to getting that flavor, that really good flavor out of pasta. I have a little secret. Excuse me. Let's get a little sunshine. Let's get a little sunshine in here. Woo! Look at that. Look at that glorious light shining from behind me. I got some backlighting now. That's what they call in Hollywood backlighting. That's a little too much, though. It's a lot of backlighting, though. That's a lot of backlighting. It's okay. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. Yeah, I'm just chilling now. Just chilling. I'm going the extra mile live because we got Krishna in the house. What are you having for dinner? I'm curious. What are you having for dinner? You're wearing a mask because you had nothing to be happy about. Whoa! Dime store trophy in the house. Whoa, 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 whoa! Dime store! Good morning, Vietnam. How we doing? How we doing? It's always good to wake up with the right foot. Rise. Like you're eating rice? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like rice. I like rice. I like adding Parmesan cheese to my rice. And sometimes I'll add barbecue sauce to just about everything. Just about everything I will add barbecue sauce, including rice. Yeah, I hope everyone's waking up, having a good morning. Get your stretches in, get your yawns out, get your coffee or tea, whatever you do. Banana shakes. Anybody do banana shakes? Banana. What's that song? The banana song? You know what I'm talking about? Do 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 do. They use it in Beetlejuice. Yeah, I'll go live tomorrow. I'll go live. I'm gonna go early, like 3 in the morning, because I know you international people have a different time zone. So I know it's a little. If I go early at 3, I think it'll be more daytime for you guys. So I'll do that. That way we can hang out, have some convo, some conversations. Thanks for the like. I appreciate the thumbs up. You know, it's like Caesar. So you go live, and it's like, yeah, I'm just chilling like a villain. I've been joking around all morning, talking nonsense all morning. I'm waking up like an old man. I feel like an old man waking up. I gotta take it slow. You got Krishna doing a machine gun thumbs up. I appreciate it, sir. You know, happiness is one of those things where you get to a place where you don't let the bullshit get you down, and you just find contentment with the little things. The joy comes from the little things. Me? Nah, get out of here. Get out of here with that. I appreciate it though, man. I appreciate it. I'll always be around. As long as I got internet, as long as I got the YouTube channel, I'll be here for you. I will be here for you. Whatever you want to talk about. Me? No, you. You're the rock star. I believe in you, Krishna. Come on, you can do this. You can find happiness. You can live a very good, fulfilled life. You gotta find the joy in the little things. Don't let negativity crowd your mind. Don't let your mind become your worst enemy, because it can be. It can be. If you accept what other people are saying about you, then that's on you. You can be like, no, I don't accept what you say about me. I don't accept it. I'm going to be the best. You'll see. I'm a soul. There's something in here. And I'm going to grow, baby. I'm going to grow to be the best thing. And none of your negativity is going to get me down. Because I'm going to laugh every day. I'm going to make jokes. I'm not going to take life seriously. I'm going to have fun with life, because you only get one, unless you believe in reincarnation and stuff. But for the main part, you live in the present, and that's the real gift. The present is the real gift, You're given a gift every day, You're given a gift every single day. You wake up, you got a gift. how are you gonna use that gift? You know, you gonna use it being bummed out, or are you gonna rise above it? You're gonna rise above being bummed out and just realize, just appreciate the fact that's where I get my joy. Just the fact that I look at every day as a gift. It's an amazing gift, and that brings me happiness. You know, that brings me happiness. Well, you know, we gotta try every day. It's a thing we gotta do every single day. You know, maybe we take a break every once in a while, but it's one of those things where you gotta really put effort into it every day. I put effort into it. Sometimes negativity gets to me, but then I realize, oh, wait a minute. I just gotta remind myself that I can just cut that negativity out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. You know, negativity will plague your mind. Computer malfunction. Computer malfunction. I've been watching these pranks that are freaking hilarious. It's these people dress up as robots, and there was this restaurant. People come in and they buy food, but ooh, my boss. He's not really my boss, but I call him Chief. He's the one who's doing the whole haunted house. I just got a text from him saying 11 a.m. We're meeting at 11 a.m. So cool. I'm excited. 11 a.m. it is. Gonna go down to the haunted house. Gonna take my PA system. We're having a bit of a failure with the music, so I'm gonna bring my beefy PA system. It's beefy. It's loud, and we're gonna freaking make it a rock concert with scary music. Tame Impala. Yeah. I'm aware of Tame Impala. I've heard their music on the radio and YouTube and stuff like that. But I'm not one of those people that like obsessively listens to other musicians and stuff. I'll like, you know, if I hear it, I hear it. But I'm not like actively trying to listen to them or anything. I'm bad about that. Some people are very like their hobby is to like study musicians and go through their repertoire of music and stuff and all that. But I'm more or less just, you know, I hear music, I enjoy it, but I'm not actively searching for music. Although I am pretty obsessed with the Hives. The Hives, I'm a little obsessed with them. I like listening to their high energy music. You know, they have a song called Enough is Enough, which I really like because I can relate. You know, enough is enough. Okay, enough is enough, people. Yeah, I like it. I like it. For shizzle, my nizzle, get a dizzle, a tizzle, chizzle, sizzle. Yeah, I like Tame Impala. I like old school music, like AC/DC, Zeppelin, Rolling Stones. Oh my God, I love the Rolling Stones. You know, Let's It Happen. It's Haven. Is that the song? Is that a song by Tame Impala? Like I said, I'm not too familiar, but I've heard Tame Impala play on the radio. I don't know if it's radio or wherever, but I've heard it. Yeah, I think radio. Yeah, I think the radio. Yeah, radio. I like I like the Hives a lot. I just like the Hives. I don't know what to tell you. I'm a big fan of the Hives. I used to like Green Day a lot, but I've kind of fallen out of Green Day. I just don't like them anymore. I don't know what it is. I just don't like. I don't know. I was like their biggest fan for decades, and then I just suddenly was like, nah, no more. Can you? Oh yeah, okay. I'll email you a link or something to my Snapchat. I said I would do that. I still have your email, Krishna. So I will actually do it this time. This time I will go after I'm done with this live feed. I'm going to go straight to my email and send you a link or something for you to find me on Snapchat. We can chat, have a more personable chat, a two-way chat, if you will. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah. I still have your email because I was looking earlier. I got your email. I have other people's emails. I have an email from somebody from Australia that I'm talking to. Pretty cool, actually, to be talking to so many international people. And by the way, Nemxa, Nemxa, she's really cool. She's all in the, well, she's really cool, but she's really into the whole music scene out there. She's really helping musicians and artists. That's really cool. That's a cool thing to do. So that's pretty cool. I try to be an open person until people start acting like bullies. Then I go into my little shell, like a little turtle. I just go, like a turtle. Yeah, but people can be so mean. They can be so mean because I don't know, they got a lot of hate in their hearts, and they're just mean people. Yeah, I was scared of women for a while until I realized there's nothing to be scared about. I mean, I used to be really shy. I was really shy, and then I don't know. I grew out of it. You kind of take some time. I was watching these videos, these horror videos of people's wives killing their husbands and girlfriends using sex and lies to convince their boyfriends to kill their parents. Yeah, women are fucking crazy. Women are fucking crazy. Not all women, but there's some out there that are, oh boy, you gotta watch out for. But no, there's some really good ones out there, Krishna. You just gotta vet them. You gotta vet them. Uh-oh, we got them in the house. Yeah, exactly. That is the key thing. You gotta treat them as you would anybody else, Krishna. They're not, they're not something to be afraid of. They're like anybody else who you would be friendly with, right? Nemsa in the house, everybody! I was just talking about you, Nem, how I thought you were really cool, and I was telling Krishna that you're really cool, that you do stuff in the music scene out there. And I was reminding myself that once I'm done with this live, I'm gonna go email him my Snapchat so we can chit chat. You see, there's a girl right there, Krishna. She's being nice to you. See? You see? Yeah, you're right. I was saying how crazy you fucking are. It's true. No, of course not. Of course not. I think you're one of the coolest people on the globe. Or flat Earth, whichever you prefer. One or the other is fine with me. But yeah, I thought you were a pretty cool person. Well, I call you Memsa. Mem? With an M? Whoa. Triangle Earth, let's be different. Whoa, you just blew my mind. We live in a triangle, okay? And the way I can prove it is because there's the Bermuda Triangle, which is a reflection, a small reflection of our actual platform that we live on. Nem 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 nem. She's from Australia, everybody. Isn't that cool? I think it's cool. You know who just got banned from Australia? Candace Owens just got banned from Australia. I think that's hilarious. If you don't know who Candace Owens is, good. You don't need to know. She's freaking nuts. She's a psychopath who is misleading a lot of people. Although she makes some good points, but she's a psychopath. I'm just going to put it out there. Stay away from her, Krishna. She's a true psychopath. The power of the triangle. Yes, 90 degrees. Isosceles. How many degrees does a triangle have? Is it like 30, 60, 90? 90 if it's a right triangle, right? Ha! Milo. That's surprising. That's surprising to me. Milo, it doesn't seem that harmful of a person or crazy. But I feel like Candace is... I've been watching her just to keep an eye on what she says. And the thing she says is pretty crazy. It's pretty insane. And I'm good for conspiracies. I love any good conspiracy. But when your conspiracy has a lot of hate behind it, and you're convincing people they hate certain groups, that's where I'm out. I'm like, all right, you're convincing people they hate other people. I'm out. Sorry, I'm out. I'm out. A lot of people say having kids back to back the way she has an effect on your brain and stuff. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a medical doctor, but that's what I hear a lot of people say. Is when you have kids back to back to back like that, like she has, it does affect your thinking a bit. Which is like weird because she doesn't seem like the person who has kids. Like she still looks exactly the same. She doesn't look like she had kids. Maybe that's a real conspiracy. Yeah, for sure. I don't know. It's pretty crazy. I mean, there's some things I can agree with her. I can agree with some things I can agree, but there's things I just cannot agree with what she's touting out there. I just can't do it. I can't. So, Nam, what's up? What's new? It's new. It's been a long while. We talked about ice cream, but I feel like it's been a long while since we've spoken. As you can see, I'm in a pretty good state myself. Pretty good mood. What's new? What's new with the music scene? What's going on? I don't know why I love Australia so much. I like Argentina. I would love to visit Brazil. Whoa! I got a phone call happening. It went away. I'll call him back here in a minute. Yeah, alright. Get some good rest. Sweet dreams. Hope you have scary alien dreams. No, I'm just kidding. Hope you have some good dreams. Good night. Good chatting with you, Nam. We'll catch up soon. Rocky Horror Show. Rocky Horror Movie. That's cool. I was in a play. I wasn't in the play, but I helped the play. I was Rocky Horror Show. I did a play. It's pretty cool. See, Krishna, you got friends here. You got Nem. She's a girl. She'll be your friend. You got friends here, Bubba. You got friends. We'll be like family. We'll be like family. Ugh. But how about this, Krishna? I will make a promise. Well, I shouldn't do that because I might be really tired, but I will make a really good effort to go live at like 3 a.m. here, my time, 3 a.m., which by your time is, I feel like, more daytime, so we can maybe chat. I'll send you my Snapchat link or whatever, how that works. I'll email you. So I'll do that right. I'm gonna go off right now. I'm gonna go and take care of some things. I get ready for the day. Call that person that was trying to call me, and a really good friend of mine. She's out in California. She's also really cool. Maybe I can introduce you to her too. That way you can start having friends, female friends, and get used to the idea of how easy it is to have friends with the opposite sex, you know. Yes. I promise. The first thing I will do is go to my email and figure out how to link my Snapchat and whatever and send it to you, and we can finally start having one-on-one combos, for sure. Yeah, I promise. I promise. I promise. That's the first thing I will do. But I need to call this person back. So actually, it's the second thing I will do. I need to call this person back real quick, and then I'll do the email, and then I need to get dressed and get ready for the day. Krishna, it was a pleasure talking with you. Keep your head up high, my friend. Okay, keep your head up high. Okay, don't let people make you feel less than, because you're not. You're a soul. Everyone's a soul, and once you realize that, there should be nothing to keep you down. You're a beautiful soul. We're all beautiful souls. Some of us are a little more lost than others. All right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go take care of business. You'll be hearing from me. You'll be hearing from me. I promise. Okay, I promise. This time I will do it, because now I have no excuse this time. Like, I was having technical issues with Amazon and Google and trying to get my book published by a certain date, or else it got like erased, and to identify my idea. Anyways, long story short, I promise there's no excuse this time. I'm definitely going to do it. No excuse. So I will see you on the flip. See you on the flip side, Krishna. See you on the flip. All right. Take care of yourself. Have a good night. Sleep well. Hope you enjoyed your dinner. And yeah, we'll talk soon, okay? We'll talk soon. Everybody else, have a good night, or a good day, good morning. Help me with subscriptions. I'm trying to get to 1,000 right now. I'm at 948. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. So I appreciate everybody who's subscribed, helping me build the channel. I'll just say one last thing before I go, and I will release my feature film on YouTube as soon as I reach over 1,000 subscribers. See you later, Krishna. After I reach 1,000 and get my channel monetized, I will release my feature film on this channel exclusively. All right, folks, I'm out. Talk to you very soon. So enjoy the rest of your evening and day. I'll see y'all later.